Happy Monday. Happy November, y'all. What's up? It's Christina, aka Earth Angel Neenah. By day, I'm a business and branding strategist. By night, and obviously sometimes by day, I am a spiritual teacher and angel card reader. I work with amazing women and men by day in the corporate space, but also working with them on a spiritual level and helping them to get through life's challenges and um, overcome in life and just to kind of be that little like spiritual guidance sister that we all need, right? Because my cards don't lie, y'all. So most of you know that do know me from YouTube, my smelling money video. You know me from my Facebook group, the Success Magnets, where we used to pull angel cards, and they were so accurate on what was going on in people's love life, career, and money story. Hey, Miss April, good morning. I think we have a reading scheduled this week. I'm super excited about that. She was a Success Magnet still exists, so she was part of our tribe. So good morning, darling, and I can't wait to talk to you this week and do a reading for you. We had a phenomenal reading last time, y'all. Okay. Anyway, so I just want to pull a couple cards for us for the collective for the week. Um, Here in America, um, we have elections coming up, a presidential election. Yesterday we had a blue full moon, which was, I think the last one was in like 1944. The next one won't happen until 2039 in the next 19 years. Something else that I realized is I'm actually going to vote tomorrow. And so I was going through my mail. I only check my mail twice a month, which I know people's like, oh, that's crazy. I don't do it because it gives me anxiety around like bills and money when I continuously open up bills as soon as they come. So what I do is I put in my calendar, I throw them all in a bin, and then I put in my calendar, pay bills day, which is usually like the 14th and the like 29th of the month because most bills are due like on the 1st or 15th. So then it keeps things organized and it's just like less stress for me. But something I noticed, so I was like, going through mail and then I realized that the dates, and I'm gonna cover it so you guys don't see like where I live. Well, like this is our like early voting thing, and what I didn't realize. So we just came out of, and we'll come out tomorrow, which is called Mercury retrograde, which is where the planet Mercury goes backwards. In my last video, I talked a bit about that. But if you could look at the dates, October the 14th to November 3rd were the dates of early voting, which were the exact dates of Mercury retrograde, which was like a coincidence, but a little weird. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so that was kind of interesting. So full moon activities, as you guys know, is about purging, getting rid of things that no longer serve you, also charging crystals. So yesterday night, what I did, I put all my wonderful crystals outside. During the full moons and on the moon cycles, people's emotions can be really high. So, the moon is very powerful. I don't know if you guys got to see it, but it was all over the world. But these are all my little crystals. I charged those up yesterday. I lit some candles, set my intentions out, pushed some energy out. So it is what it is. Let's get it on and popping for the week. Okay. If you want to book a private reading with me, visit me online at www.earthangelneenah. If you need help with business and branding and strategy, visit me at christinadukes.com. So today we're going to pull a couple Archangel Oracle cards, and these are from Doreen Virtues, Archangel Oracle cards, and then we'll pull a few daily guidance cards, which are daily guidance Oracle cards too. So I did a pre-shuffle, and so that was what I titled the video, which was "You Know What to Do." Oh, that's so crazy. I did a pre-shuffle and I pulled 4 cards. Those cards I pulled were passion, you know what to do, prosperity, and I think gentleness. So that was from the Archangel Oracle cards. And what's so crazy is I was like, you know what, let me just make it organic and shuffle while I'm on with you guys. And as soon as I just like did that with the deck, that's how I shuffle my cards. This popped out. And that was in the pre shuffle, the same exact card. That's a weird coincidence. So that says, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So that was so crazy because that's what I titled the video. Like, you know what to do to make money. That's so weird. Okay, so let's pull a couple more cards. All right, Holy Spirit. Thank you, God, angels. Messages are flowing through. So we'll just pull a couple more cards. But yeah, it says, okay, that's weird. Passion came back up. Okay. It says, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. That was the same card that came out before, which is I guess spirits that I had it right the first time, huh? Next card is Angel Therapy. It says, give your cares and worries to the angels and allow us to take your burdens. Um, oh, okay. And two more popped out. Oh, wow. It says, career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. And clear cognience. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So we'll pull one more card. So we have a total of 6 cards. But I'm getting a really, really strong message here. Like, some of you guys have been struggling about, like, do I like change my career? How do I make more money? What am I supposed to do? And again, this is a collective reading, but I'm just getting this message of, like, whether you are, currently working or in whatever you're currently doing, really like struggling with finding your life purpose, creating financial abundance, creating prosperity in your life, right? And so for a lot of you, I do get that a career transition is coming. Like, you're going to be moving into your purpose career, right? So whether that is, like, I do business branding by day and spiritual healing by night, right? So whether that, whatever your passion is, whatever your purpose is, right? So we talked about passion and career transition. I do feel very strongly that something has really been tugging at you about, like, what is my purpose? What am I called to do? Even if you're in your purpose, like, trying to figure out, like, how do I create a more abundance from this, being more stable? And I'm hearing that you know what to do, right? Like, I'm hearing some of you need to get your budgets organized, you need to get your game plan and set up. I mean, 2021 is coming in, like, what, 60 days? So, like, what have you done with 2020? That's what I'm hearing. Like, what have you done with 2020? What plans have you made? The final card that came out was patience, and it says, trust it says your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So I'm just getting that you do need to be patient. You're getting ideas that come to you, but you need to align yourself with the right people to help those ideas happen. So for a lot of you, it's just kind of like, okay, I want to live in my purpose and my passion. And I'm getting, like, people want to start, like, clothing brands and, like, beauty brands. And some of you guys have ideas for products, all different types of things. But, like, the big thing here is, like, how do I do it? What am I supposed to do? How do I get started? And it's so crazy because I was just listening to the audiobook. So I've decided that every day I'm going to listen to one audiobook. So today, the audiobook I was started listening to this morning, and I'll continue through the rest of the day, is You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. And she talks about how she invested, like, 3 times the amount that she's ever spent on a car and a coach, which is so crazy because I remember when I was hiring my first coach, and I remember I think she was like 16,000 maybe, and I remember when I heard that number, I was like, oh shit. But what was so crazy was I figured out how to make that happen, and I mean, I tripled my money back, to be fairly honest with you, because it was like the push that I needed to, like, get out of my comfort level, like a huge, I needed to invest. I needed to, like, push the limits on my investment. And so it was so crazy because I remember in doing my first launch in my business, like, literally, I think I made I was working, yeah, I think I made like 50K in my first launch. So that's about tripling, right? And so that is so insane because it was really about aligning with the right people that could make my dreams happen. Do you know what I'm saying? And taking that radical moment to really invest in myself. And it really did pay off. And so I've been, looking at, because every year I like to do some kind of coaching program. So this year I've been looking at a couple different coaches that I would like to work with to just kind of like escalate and push myself to the next level. So it's so crazy because whether, like you feel like coaching is something for you, or you feel like, oh, I could talk to a business strategist, figure out the people that you need to talk to get this stuff done, right? Like whether it's a website designer or whatever. But first, you need a blueprint, because even with websites, like I design websites, get a blueprint first of what your business looks like, okay? But I do get that this career transition is going to be taking place, and that you just need to trust and follow your intuition. But the thing is, you know what to do, and what you need to do is to make a game plan, okay? So let's pull one. Oh, this is so crazy. Okay. This is where spirit's really working, because before we got on, I also did a pre-shuffle with the daily guidance cards, and one of those cards came out again. So the first card here says release and surrender. And it says, we shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. Um, the next card says steady progress, and it says, we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's something that you're going to do about what you're passionate about, like your purpose on the earth, this career transition that's tied into like this steady progress. Like, I don't know, like some of you, have you been writing? Have you been drawing and making things with your hands, and things that people would want to buy? I'm also like, I'm saying again, clothing. Like, I don't know if someone's starting clothing or making some type of clothing. Like, I'm seeing that it's gonna be all good. You just need to be patient. And the final card here is focus on service. And this card says, your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. Focus on service. So again, like, how does your product and service, or whatever you have, like, how does it help or empower other people or help them improve their lives? I don't know if you guys saw this, but like Beyonce put this post out, because she was just recently in British Vogue, and she put a post out, and she was saying how this year she's not going to focus on music as much as that. What she's really going to focus on for this year coming is really more on like philanthropy, helping people, like different things, like your true inner calling. So it's like everyone gets to that point, even if we're like super rich, we get to that point where it's like, okay, now let's just start giving away money, because, and that's why everyone's supposed to be mad at billionaires, because they feel like they don't give away enough money. But it's also up to us to create more wealth, so that we can create impacts in our smaller circles too. How can you focus on service this week? What can you give to others? What can you do to help others? This is a similar message that we had last time. But what can you do in this season to help other people? Because God is watering your ideas. The thing is, are you sitting down and making a plan of action of what's going to happen the rest of this year? Are you making a plan of action about what's going to happen next year? If I can give you a piece of advice astrologically, I would say that this is like, you can launch things this year, that's perfectly fine, but really, the energy is just kind of like this more like receiving kind of energy, giving and receiving. But I'm getting that really, like, next year, if there's an idea you have and there's a game plan you're working on now, next year is really going to be the year. As I take this year to really just release and surrender to spirit, rest up for what's coming. Okay. All right, you guys, I love you all so much. You know what to do. And if you don't know what to do, book a private reading with me. Or if you don't know what to do in your business, feel free to book a complimentary business and branding session with me, and we can like figure out what you need to do, because I want you to do it. Okay. And spirit wants you to do it too. Obviously, is what came up. Okay, I love you guys so much. If you're not on my mailing list, please visit me over at www.earthangelneenah.com and sign up. I send out weekly awesomeness to help you navigate and guide these astrological trends and have the spiritual well-being that you need. Okay? All right, guys, have a wonderful day. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.